Hi all, and welcome to beautiful Boyne Mountain, located in Boyne Falls, Michigan. We're at the ski slopes today, and obviously you can see it's a beautiful bluebird day. My name's Casey.
And my name's Mike, and this is our version of full contact Nordic golf.
As you can see by the jerseys we're wearing, it's hockey season and it's playoff time.
Go Wings, baby.
And but to protest winter, Mike and I decided that we're gonna slap on the clubs and go play a few holes. Hope you can join us.
Come on along. So this wouldn't be big league golf if we didn't have a little bit of golf instruction attached to it. So we're going to talk about how to hit a bunker shot in the wintertime. First thing is you want to make sure that you have a nice level surface. So we want to make sure that we rake the snow a little bit, stuff like that. Next thing we want to talk about is bounce on your wedge. We've talked about that before in some of our other videos, but when you have snow and ice, you want to make sure that you have no bounce on your club. Otherwise, you're going to bounce it into it and the ball's going to go flying up the mountain like that. Anything else you want to add, Case?
Well, there's a couple things that are very important about Nordic golf. First of all, your footwear. Make sure your feet are warm and your day will be great. Second of all, when you're hitting this shot, you got to get your weight slightly into the left side, all right, so your body stays nice and calm, and that way when you move through, you'll go nice and thin, pick the ball.
So we're going to demonstrate one of these shots.
Again, Mike will put his weight slightly into the left side, bracing his lower body. Footwear very appropriate. I think he missed.
That was a little bit fat of a shot. And now I'm covered in snow. So that's why it's very important to have a towel with you so that you can wipe your face off. Should we try that again?
Now Mike will appropriately put his weight to the left side.
Oh, it's perfect.
Oh.
Now, one more thing that we didn't talk about, Case, is the fact that the greens at this time of year are slightly firm.
Just a little bit, probably more slippery than fast. So you do have to play that into your game a little bit.
You have to play a little bit shorter, allow the run up to the hole, and you'll be all good. So we're here next to the green, very, very hard putting surface right now. And Case is going to try and hit a little chip shot and see how far she runs. So once again, weight far forward, hands ahead of the golf ball, always ahead of the ball before you make impact, and we'll see how it goes.
That's better than I do on grass, Mike.
Wow, you should practice more often out here.
Okay, so here we get to the, we'll call it a white instead of green. And a couple things you got to remember in full contact Nordic golf. The green, or the whites, I'm sorry, might be a little bumpier, a little slower. And if we actually had a Zamboni out here, it would definitely help us out a lot. Key here is to make sure you stay really solid, play the bumps into the snow cup.
And don't be distracted by the other skiers. Oh, that was perfect.
Not bad.
How'd that not go in? Now we're going to work on a little short bunker shot. I'm going to try and get the ball way up in the air here. A couple things about what you use here. If you notice, we haven't talked about our pink balls. You need a colored ball, otherwise you might lose your balls. The other thing is that when you're trying to hit a bunker shot, let's say to that post over there, you gotta make sure that you play the ball far enough forward in your stance to get it up over these little hills here at the mountain. So let's try and practice that. What do you think, Case?
Well, I think there's also one thing before my hits the shot. Very, very important that you keep your grooves free of ice and debris.
I concur. Oh, I think that one was a good one. What do you think?
That was brilliant. The cool thing about full contact Nordic golf, you don't use golf carts. They don't move so good in the snow, but we've got these great things called chairlifts.
Right next to you.
First tee. Here we go.
We'll see you up there.
Well, we made it to the top. Time to go to the first tee. I don't think that big math's going to do us much, so we're just going to have to feel our way through this. But come on out, let's rip one.
Okay, here we are playing a par 4, 447 yards, and Casey's on the tee. Quiet, please. Well, he absolutely pounded that one. Right past the snowmaker, and that's perfect, right in the middle.
Well, here we are about 170 yards out. Mike's got his second shot. Our compliments to the superintendent. The slopes are groomed perfectly. Always nice to get a good line in the wintertime. Quiet, please. Oh, I think you can like that one, Mike.
Spin. Bye. Oh, it's perfect.
On behalf of Mike, again, my name is Casey. We want to thank you for joining us during our round of full contact Nordic golf. If you do have any questions about your golf swing, feel free to get a hold of us at lessons@bigleaguegolf.com. Thanks. We'll see you later.
Have to go get my second shot. Boy, I hope they have some hot chocolate at the turn.